Chelsea Football Club's recent 2-1 defeat to Fulham at Stamford Bridge has left a significant dent in their Premier League title aspirations. The loss, which came at a critical stage of the season, underscored a series of ongoing issues, despite the optimism surrounding the squad's potential. Manager Enzo Maresca had previously cautioned that his team might not yet be ready to clinch the championship, and this defeat starkly highlighted why. Defensive lapses and missed opportunities, both of which played a pivotal role in the loss, continued to plague the Blues as they struggled to find consistency. The match began with early promise for Chelsea. Cole Palmer, the talented winger, netted the opening goal in the 22nd minute, setting the tone for what many expected to be a strong performance. His goal marked a historic achievement, as it was his 26th of the calendar year, a new Premier League record for a Chelsea player. Palmer's strike gave the Blues a crucial early lead, and there was a sense that they were on course to collect all 3 points. However, Chelsea failed to capitalize on this momentum, a flaw that has become increasingly familiar throughout the season. With Fulham pushing hard in the second half, Chelsea's defense began to show cracks. And their inability to manage the game allowed the visitors to exploit their vulnerabilities. In the final 9 minutes of the match, Fulham mounted a remarkable comeback. First, Harry Wilson equalized with a well-placed shot that found the bottom corner of the net. And then Rodrigo Muniz completed the turnaround, scoring the winning goal to give Fulham their first victory at Stamford Bridge in 45 years. The result was a crushing blow for Chelsea, especially given the history and the context of their current title race. The defeat to Fulham served as a painful reminder of Chelsea's persistent defensive vulnerabilities. While Maresca's tactics have generally been designed to encourage possession and control, the team continues to struggle with maintaining a solid defensive shape. In particular, the Blues were caught out by Fulham's counterattacks in the latter stages of the match, a scenario that has played out too many times this season. The team's inability to control the tempo of the game, allowing it to become open and end-to-end, allowed Fulham to exploit their weaknesses. These lapses in concentration during key moments have been a recurring theme for Chelsea, and Maresca knows that addressing these defensive frailties will be crucial if they are to remain competitive in the title race. Despite the promising attacking play from some individuals, Chelsea's defensive line was exposed when the pressure mounted, something that Maresca will need to remedy quickly. The team's susceptibility to fast breaks and poor positioning during set pieces have been concerning. With the Premier League title within reach, Chelsea cannot afford to keep conceding goals in such a manner. In addition to defensive issues, Chelsea's attacking inefficiencies were also evident in this match. Even after taking the lead, they squandered several opportunities to extend their advantage. This inability to kill off games, especially when in a favorable position, is becoming a concerning trend. Despite dominating possession for much of the match, Chelsea struggled to convert their chances into goals. The team's lack of clinical finishing has been a recurring issue, and it's cost them valuable points in their pursuit of the Premier League title. It's clear that while Chelsea has an abundance of attacking talent, including players like Palmer, Raheem Sterling, and Enzo Fernandez, they have not been able to fully capitalize on their dominance in matches. Their inability to convert chances into goals, especially in critical moments, has seen them drop points in matches they should have won comfortably. This inconsistency in front of goal has the potential to derail their title hopes if not addressed soon. Under the ownership of Todd Boehly, Chelsea has seen a major overhaul of their squad, with a staggering 36 signings made since 2022. While this influx of talent has undoubtedly strengthened the squad, it has also created an imbalance and a bloated roster. Many players have found themselves on the fringes of the first team, with limited playing time and opportunities to impress. This has led to tensions within the squad, as several players are unhappy with their lack of involvement. Maresca is now faced with the task of managing a large, diverse squad, and it's becoming increasingly clear that some players will need to be offloaded to maintain harmony and balance. Carney Chukwuemeka and Ben Chilwell, for example, are both expected to leave in the near future due to their limited roles under the current system. Their departures could help streamline the squad and allow Maresca to focus on those players who are fully committed to the club's objectives. In addition to potential departures, Chelsea is reportedly looking to make some big moves in the transfer market. The club has offered a swap deal involving Benoit Bodichile, Chukwuemeka, and Mykhailo Mudryk, along with additional cash. For Inter Milan's captain Lautaro Martinez. Martinez, known for his goal-scoring prowess, would be a welcome addition to Chelsea's attack. However, his recent goal drought has raised questions about his ability to make an immediate impact at Stamford Bridge. The deal, if completed, would be a significant investment in Chelsea's future. But it remains to be seen whether Martinez will be able to find his best form in the Premier League. Enzo Maresca's approach to the current situation has been pragmatic. He is acutely aware of the challenges his team faces and of fierce competition from clubs like Arsenal and Liverpool. While Maresca has acknowledged Chelsea's potential, he has also cautioned that they may not yet be ready to challenge for the Premier League title. This defeat to Fulham further reinforced his view that the team still needs to improve in several key areas before they can consistently compete at the highest level. Maresca has also made it clear that he will not tolerate disgruntled players who are not fully committed to the team's cause. His willingness to allow players to leave, if they are unhappy, is a sign that he values squad harmony and the collective goal of winning titles. Maintaining a unified and motivated squad will be essential for Chelsea, as they look to rebound from their setbacks and push forward in both domestic and European competitions. Chelsea fans, who have grown accustomed to high expectations given the club's significant financial investment, have been left frustrated by the recent defeat to Fulham. After spending heavily in the transfer market, supporters were hoping to see a cohesive championship-contending side this season. However, this loss serves as a stark reminder that building a team capable of winning titles is not just about making big-money signings. It requires time, strategic planning, and effective management. The fans' frustration is understandable, but they will need to be patient as Maresca works to mold this team into a unit that can compete for the top honors. The loss to Fulham has raised questions about whether Chelsea's squad is truly ready to compete for the Premier League title this season. With the league growing increasingly competitive, Chelsea's ability to bounce back from setbacks like these will determine whether they can challenge for silverware. Chelsea's current position in the Premier League, now 4 points behind leaders Liverpool, puts them in a precarious position. The upcoming fixtures will be crucial in determining whether the team can regroup and keep their title hopes alive. Maresca and his coaching staff will need to address several key areas in order to build momentum and ensure that Chelsea remains in the mix for the title. Improving the defense, finding a way to be more clinical in attack, and managing the squad effectively will be critical for Chelsea's success over the coming months. Maresca will have to find a way to balance squad rotation with a sense of stability, ensuring that key players are fit and firing when needed most. With the right adjustments, Chelsea can still challenge for the title, but the road ahead will not be easy. Chelsea's defeat to Fulham has highlighted several areas that require immediate attention. While the team undeniably possesses talent and potential, they have yet to find the consistency needed to challenge for the Premier League title. Their ability to rectify mistakes, strengthen their defense, improve their finishing, and make strategic decisions in the transfer market will be key to their success this season. As the season progresses, Chelsea's response to this adversity will be instrumental in determining their final standing in the Premier League. The club must rally together, stay focused, and learn from these setbacks in order to turn their fortunes around and live up to the high expectations placed upon them.